Alright everybody, how are we all doing here? So, mothers in Yemen are now selling their daughters for food. Wow. The war in Yemen means that some families have resorted to selling their daughters into marriage. And some of the girls are as young as 3. All in the name of getting to eat food. What a noble cause, the ability to eat food. Man, they can't even do that, so they have to sell off their kids into marriage. Wow. But the families plan using the money paid for the brides and the child brides, as well as the various dowries for food and shelter. Muhsin Sadiqeh, the director for Yemen from the charity Oxfam, had told RT that they think this is the only way. They can bring the dowry, and that can protect the whole family and other extended members. 10 million are just on the brink of famine. The 4 years of war in Yemen also sparked the worst cholera crisis in the century. Ugh. The humanitarian assistance is not provided timely, and the food supply becomes non-functional even for a day. There will be much more catastrophic situations. According to UN statistics, 400,000 children are suffering from severe malnutrition from the Saudi-led intervention in the region in 2015. Air raids in the region have also devastated many homes, leaving Yemeni people on the streets. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Don't say they have no choice. There's always a choice. Denying the fact that you had a choice is mentally unhealthy. But at the same time, you are still making a choice. And unfortunately, this is the choice that is most likely to lead to their survival. They can't necessarily rely on consistent foreign aid. They might end up starving to death. There probably is a great deal of foreign aid, and yet still 400,000 children are suffering from severe malnutrition. There's always a choice. You can let your kids stay with you, then you can just die. Or you can sell your kids into marriage and live, maybe. And as sickening as it seems, which sounds like the better choice to you? I don't know. Me personally, I think I just go ahead and die. Take my kid with me. But before I would do that, but you know, you gotta make a choice. And there always is one, so don't say you don't have one. You do. You always do. But what I see as acceptable, they see as unacceptable. They live in a different culture, a different place, a different headspace. They think differently than a Westerner like me. Of course, we could avoid all of this if we could just somehow provide food for these people. And Oxfam, the charity Oxfam, is doing the best they possibly can. But really, their best just isn't good enough. So this situation is kind of unavoidable. And there's not much else they can do at this point. Anyway,